Welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play video of our Saga of the Sun and Scale, where after a week off, we are back, and now I'm going to hand it over to our game master, Mr. Mike Lawson.
Hello, everybody. Fix the hair. It's got the...
You looked like Cindy Lou.
I need a haircut.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. When last we left our valiant heroes, I'm hesitant to say, they were in process of leaving the comforts and confines of Magnamar and heading to somewhere in the Five Kings Mountains at the behest of Merc the Magnificent. Some interesting encounters on the road. Does anybody want to fill in the Sarge about what he missed while he was heroing himself in New Orleans?
Cinder.
1-star rating on a hostile hostel.
We found some Fae. Were they Fae?
Yeah,
Fae.
don't trust the Fae. The Fae are all schemers.
We bought some bad Cher impersonators.
Yeah. Weren't those gremlins?
They were a type of gremlin, which is a type of fae.
Yeah, okay.
The type of share. Got it.
Yeah.
They
Cinder
believed
went
in
into a
life after
building we
love.
shouldn't have gone into and almost died.
The sender got you guys in a bit of trouble.
We found
Yeah.
we found some potions that could make you breathe underwater. Is that right?
Yep.
That is correct.
For 1 hour.
And explain to Flint who your new sidekick is.
Yeah, who's your new sidekick?
My new sidekick?
Well, you're paying her way, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Jade Blackborn.
She's fine.
The one who saved Cinder.
Yeah, dude, she bad.
She's training to be a Hell Knight.
Yes.
She got bored.
Okay. I vaguely remember that. I was there for like half that episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, we're going to start the morning after. You're still 2.5 days out from Whistledown. Waking up in the nearish by the hostel. I don't think you guys actually stayed in there that night.
No.
Also, Percy,
Hours.
start off this session with an extra hero point for your wonderful drawing.
Thanks.
For those listening, check it out at Knights of the Smith Dinner Table Facebook, where I will be uploading the picture after the game. So it will be there. And then Madeira, for giving us the recap, you start off with an extra hero point for the session as well.
Thank you.
I reward those who do good things.
Good philosophy in life.
Right.
It is.
Only my kids would actually do good things.
Preach.
I mean, my daughter decided to break her collarbone for shits and giggles, so...
How'd she do? Hold up. Okay, I'll ask this question after session because not everyone here is aware of the craziness that is your daughter.
No.
All right. So, what's the plan for today?
Onward.
I'm gonna try and find plants along the road and maybe hope that I can this time.
Is this a nature check? Can I aid you?
Who's got the cricket pet?
There's a cricket in our house and I don't know where it is.
That's wow. I thought James was like hitting the button.
No, it's not me.
We had a cricket on our front porch and he hung out there for like 3 weeks and he'd come inside every now and again. His
My
name's Carl.
Carl.
I think
Yeah.
it's my plant.
Oh, yep, that's an opium plant. Yep.
Yep. Poppies.
Can I aid her on the nature check?
No, because you don't have the feat that allows you to look for those.
I'm good anyways. I got a
Teach me.
28.
A 28?
Yes.
That is a critical success. I don't know if that does anything different.
I don't know if it does anything.
She get 2 days. I don't know.
I don't think that it does. Maybe.
What's the feat called?
Mm,
Hold on.
Natural herbalist, right?
It's the
Or is it
herbal
natural medicine?
yes, herbalist dedication. Second feat.
Hold, please. I'll have it pulled up momentarily. Herbalist dedication, fresh ingredients. When using natural medicine to treat wounds, you can spend a batch of herbs to gain a +2 circumstance bonus from having fresh ingredients. If you spend a batch of herbs in the wilderness, you gain a +4. So really, this is just going to be how many batches of herbs you have.
Okay.
And that's 6.
Ooh.
Dang.
Because
So
it doesn't.
6 plus 2s.
Yeah, she's got 6 +2s. While you guys are traveling for today, they're all at +4s.
Ooh.
Dang.
Now, can she use magic to, like, as we preserve food, can we use it to preserve the herbs and keep them in workable?
They'll
Like-
dry off just as normal. They'll still count as fresh and still count as that +2.
Okay.
So she basically just got herself 6 doses of it. And since you guys are in the wilderness traveling for today, they count as +4 because they're super fresh right from the wilderness.
Cool.
Someone remind.
Sender picks dandelions because he's helping.
Oh.
And eats one.
Yes.
Oh. Thanks.
Right. So that worked out. Anything else besides dandelion eating and probably swatting every bug you find, considering you guys keep coming across swarms of them?
You can feel that prick in the house.
No, I mean nothing outside of like just normal perception checks, whatnot, as we're going.
So are you scouting ahead or doing
I'm-
exploration mode?
I don't know if we need to do anything special for exploration mode. Aren't we on a trail, like a road?
Right. You guys are on the what is known as the Dryway, a part of the Yonda trade route. And I just love the word Yonda.
You say it well.
It took me a lot of practice.
It's like prestidigitation. Prestidigit.
Or who's your sister sauce?
Yes.
Correct. Well,
Or Sister Sure.
Well, Sarge, since you're here, it's getting late. And as it's getting late, it's time to find a campsite. Why don't you give me a D20 roll there?
The 6
A 6.
on my rather small, unexpectedly small dice tower set.
Awesome. You find a group that's already set up camp for the night.
And it's an extreme encounter. Yay.
I didn't say that.
I know.
It's a social encounter.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna crit fail.
Hey, guys!
Wait. Wait.
Hello, travelers. Would you like to share our camp this evening?
Ah,
Should we roll anything to see?
absolutely.
Okay.
I am
Sure.
Merc,
Sharing is caring.
performer extraordinaire.
Oh, excellent. Will you perform for us then? It's been a long walk all the way from Nermathis.
I don't know what that means.
It's a town
Where?
that way.
Nermathis.
You keep saying a word like I know what the word means.
Well, do you know every single town there is to know?
No.
Okay.
I asked, where is that? God.
Merc told you.
Said it was over there. Like,
No, I
it's
said that way.
there.
It's currently under a glorious reclamation. My name is Rada.
Rada, nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you and your names.
Well, I am Sergeant Flint. This is Merc. And the nice pug over there is Percy. And then we have Well, Cinder's our goblin fella.
Hey, I'm Cinder.
He's rather friendly. And then Madeira, and I don't remember the other chick's name.
This is Jade.
Jade, Blackborn, Stoneborn, Black.
Heart of Darkness. Yeah.
So where are you guys traveling to?
Oh, we're spreading the word. After let my men cook us dinner, and then after Merc graces us with some entertainment, then we can discuss what we're doing, traveling around the world, spreading the word.
Great. Dinner and a show. What's a sense motive? Is it society or perception?
Perception.
I think it is perception.
Natural 1. I think this is going to be fun. There's
I mean, it's exactly what she says it is. Dinner
That's what I get. I have
and
some eyes to that.
conversation.
Well, come on, gang. Let's go. What are we having for dinner?
Oh, just some soup.
You'll
Wow.
hate to watch Percy eat soup. She just laps it all up. It gets everywhere.
Oh, I figured this is the absolute worst meal for a pug person, a goblin.
You're right.
I have some root meat. Would you like some?
Well, sure. I'll take some.
I don't partake. I like to keep my facilities about myself at all time.
All right. Well, I'm going to pass around 2 bottles of root meat. Whoever wants some can have some.
Look, Bobby's like, I'm gonna go get it.
I'm gonna go kill that cricket.
And then the smoke alarm starts going off.
There goes Cinder, just running after random bugs again.
Literally.
Right, that's what I was saying.
Bugs.
Fuck
Did you
bugs.
find it?
No.
No.
Oh.
It's
It'll be
not.
quiet for about 30 seconds, and then
Right after Merc does his performance. Then it'll come right back.
so we have 6 people in the group right now. So yeah, she's got a small contingent of about 7 men that busy themselves around the camp.
I like that old one calling shots at
Do
7.
any of them seem armed or battle worthy?
They're all fairly armed and armored. They each have what looks to be cudgels and daggers, crossbows,
Oh my.
scale mail. They're all outfitted fairly similarly.
Quite the troop.
Well, one can't be too careful. There's all sorts of nefarious things about.
Yeah, the Fae. Bugs. Fae bugs. Those are Fae.
Fake crickets. There.
So Merc
Dinner
will
is really good.
regale them with the tale of Sergeant Scar and the Hydra with a 28 on the performance.
Tell me of the story.
It's well received around the camp. She is definitely looking in appreciation at Scar.
Oh.
No, thank you.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
No, thank you.
She doesn't drink, but
No, thank you.
She a succubus?
I don't know. What about a succubus?
Is she gonna do what?
Suck you what?
That's extra.
Suck my who?
I mean, if you're throwing a bus around, I don't want to know. I think you thought he said "suck you, Gus," and that's a Monday game. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's why I got my wife to start playing.
And it's in person under the table. Good thing we're a adult-oriented stream.
Right?
And we don't kink shame.
That
We
depends on
do
the
not
kink
kink shame.
or the day.
Mostly the day. Well, beautiful performance, Mark, and I'll kind of give him a clap.
Madeira will slap Merc on the back in appreciation.
Merc stumbles.
Merc. The fuck, guy.
What? That's what happened.
What? No, if I remember right, what happened was I burnt the last head while channeling draconic energy, using claws of fire to sear what Flint cut off.
That was in there.
No, it wasn't. The axe was on fire.
And Rado will reach out and just put a hand on Cinder's leg and just
Who's
pat
fucking touching me?
The lady.
the lady.
Gosh.
I'm sure your contribution was well, and I'm sure Merc is just
A piece
using
of shit.
artistic license to tell the story.
Oh, yeah. Did he tell you about how he hid in the back and shot at it the whole time?
I'm sure. Now, you were curious as to what was. She just kind of just changes the subject.
Dismisses Cinder.
Yeah. She tried. She's done trying.
You don't know me.
You were curious about our reasons for being out this way and why travel so heavily armed.
Certainly.
Have you heard of the tyrant rising?
The Whispering Tyrant?
Yes.
I mean, who hasn't?
What?
To be fair, she lived in a cave.
A
So did
greatly
I.
powerful lich was trapped in what was known as Gallows Spire. It broke free, and with an army of undead, destroyed Vigil and Lastwall.
Madeira is going to take a hefty swig of her root mead.
Lastwall is now a necropolis. Nermathus and Multhune are trying to come to peace with the hobgoblins of Opark.
It's like the old world wound, except for with undead.
Exactly. The Whispering Tyrant has laid claim to the Isle of Dread in the middle of Lake Incarthacan.
I don't like undead.
I've never much cared for him.
Was it called the Isle of Dread before he moved in?
I don't recall the name previously.
Okay, so it was rebranded because, like, who want to live on a property called the Isle of Dread?
Nobody lived there.
On the Island of Dread.
Probably.
Nobody ever. I think it was always called that because nobody really ever went to the middle of the lake. All travel went around the edges. There were monsters and worse from when the Whispering Tyrant was up the first time.
Oh, how dreadful.
But now that he's free and spreading undeath across the land, the only way to avoid that is to serve him. So I'm out looking for those who are brave enough to fight against the inevitable.
So what all does this entail? I don't know. I guess Flint might know a little bit about the Whispering Tyrant, but what all does this servitude require?
Your willingness to serve the interests of the Whispering Tyrant and help him along the lands. The more people who worship means the less fighting that has to happen.
I've never
Which means-
minded a good fight.
More people will survive.
Madeira's gonna whisper to whoever is closest to her. Is she trying to recruit us? I guess you're closest to me.
Oh,
Let's see who's closest to Madeira right now. It's Percy, actually.
Percy, is she trying to recruit us?
She's chewing on a log currently. laying
Yeah,
by the
my eyes are
campfire.
just like huge. My ears are down. I'm just like,
You just have to throw down your false gods. And know that the Whispering Tyrant is the one true way.
I need to write down this chick's name. Who's the chick with us? Blackborn.
Jade
Jade.
Blackborn, yes.
So not so quietly, I'm gonna be like, Jade, what are your thoughts on this? Because I assume her and I would have cut up a little bit about our travel since we're both militia people. I just want to get her intake. Is it Blackborn or Blackstone?
No, Blackborn.
Okay.
She's I mean, she makes some valid points, but
Oh, no.
have the Hell Knights joined with you?
Crickets.
All will join in one way or another. It's best to come willingly, or else you become mindless in death.
Yeah, no, that's not for me.
Not for me either.
Yeah, I've had chains on me before. Not a big fan.
There are no chains. This is pure freedom.
What was in the soup?
You guys Kool-Aid?
Die.
Any Kool-Aid you're drinking with this? This is a cult.
And we ate some soup, except for Percy.
Everyone ate some soup. But what nobody noticed was, or nobody looked for,
Dang it.
was those 7 guys that all got behind one of you.
You mean to tell me that half a dozen people moved and no one saw it?
They've been milling around this entire time, doing this and that around the camp. It actually just becomes fairly routine just for these guys to be off in the periphery. One was picking out a horse's hoof. One was, doing dinner. One was checking over things in the wagon.
what if
So-
you let us think about it overnight?
Fair point, Percy. I think a good night's rest would help.
I'll roll a check.
Go for it.
We're all a bit weary. Can I
What would
help?
that be? Is
Can I
that
aid on the
diplomacy,
diplomacy?
deception?
That would be a diplomacy check.
That's what I was hoping it was.
If I'm aiding, I got a 21, so I aid.
So plus 2 to your total.
16. I didn't roll very good.
And she just kind of looks fondly up at the darkened sky as it has become night. These decisions are best made beneath the darkness. And with that, there's going to be 6 attacks against flat-footed AC.
Which map do we need?
Any of them but the shrine one. Because they'll all work for this.
What's your flat-footed AC on this online thing?
It's just your
Just
minus 2.
-2. Okay.
Yep.
Yikes.
I mean, if she'd have waited till y'all were sleeping, at least then, you guys wouldn't be in armor. So that was nice of her to.
If I didn't roll so
Call for the
crappy with
attack.
my +8 diploma check.
You have 2 hero points.
Yeah, too late.
I'm not sorry.
We got the crickets.
I love
got
the
the crickets,
crickets
we got
filling in the
Percy.
silence. It's
I was gonna say-
actually-
James could probably play like some low battle music. Everything James always plays is like ear piercing.
Your piercing scream. I love that spell.
Yeah.
That would be a good spell. Yeah, hit us with
Got
one of
that
your
one.
new non-scary music.
This one works.
Non-scary music.
When you're frightened by everything, it's really hard to.
It has to be Disney. That's what she's saying.
Makes perfect sense.
Hamilton.
All right. Madeira, what's your initiative?
15.
Thank you. And then Cinder.
So Cinder rolled a 16, plus he gets a bonus, which isn't great. 20 total.
Okay. Percy?
18.
Klaus is not here this week. Merc?
That would be 21.
Merc with a 21. Jade is coming in with a 26 or 25.
Dang.
We like
And
her.
19 for Flint.
And Flint's coming in at a 19. All right.
Guess we rolled decent here.
Unlike James' fancy spreadsheet he's made, mine is just very simple sorted.
I need to get you one of those magnetic ones.
Actually,
I
I've got a
have
spare
one.
one if you want one.
No, I have it. This works for me. I can do it fairly quickly.
All right, let me change palettes here. Need a little bad guy action. Bernie. We'll use Greg's tokens tonight. So 7 of them.
Yes.
And these were all humans, right, that we came across? I don't think we really
Correct.
specified.
Yep,
Okay.
they're all just variety of human. And once we have the map loaded,
Map is loaded. I'm just placing tokens.
yep,
So
Is
it's
there a
six guards and then her, right?
there's 7 guards total, but only 6 around you at the moment. And then her, and then yeah, that 7th guard.
6 on 8 combat. Ooh.
I mean,
This will be fun.
it's a severe encounter,
Oh no, I wasn't saying that. It's just a lot of combatants.
as well as, you have additional party members, which causes me to have to scale up encounters.
I mean, you don't have to.
But we have Cinder.
GM's discretion.
It is GM's discretion, but I want you to earn your XP.
Is that an insult or like a compliment? I don't understand.
Oh, there's Cinder. I see him.
Oh.
He's super bright.
I thought that was a campfire.
He's just the light of our life. That's Cinder.
Oh,
All right, let me number these guys. I will be so glad when it automatically numbers the tokens.
Right? Come on, Nathan.
What the hell, Nathan?
What the heck?
You can say hell. You're a grown woman.
What the hell?
You are a grown-ass woman.
I mean, not a very large grown-ass woman, but still, you are of legal age. All right, we've got everyone placed. Let's begin with guard number 5. Who's guard number 5 behind?
Guard number 5
Get the
is
fuck outta
behind
here.
Percy. Let me zoom in.
As for the moment, he's just using a sap. Does a 20 hit your flat-footed AC?
Yep.
Excellent. As you get thwapped upside the back of the head, you will take 10 points of non-lethal damage.
Lethal, that's
Second attack.
how's non-lethal work once again? You have to get to your threshold.
Yeah, once you hit 0, if you've taken any non-lethal damage, you are then unconscious. You have to get, it depends on what the final strike is that hits you, whether or not you go to dying or just straight unconscious.
So does non-lethal come out of your current hit points then?
Yes, it all stacks as one stack. It's just what the last hit is what matters now.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Second attack. I don't believe a 12 hits your flat-footed.
No.
And an 11 won't hit it either.
No.
All right. That was...
We're all just sitting around talking at the campfire, and then this dog whimpers.
Right. Let's see. Who's number 6 behind?
That would be Jade.
Jade. Her flat-footed AC is 18. Because Jade is a beast. But a 19 still going to hit her. She takes 8 points of non-lethal damage. Second attack will miss. Third attack misses. Then it is her turn. She is going to cast a spell. All right, who's the closest to Arata? Let's take
Probably me. Me or Jade.
She is,
Yeah.
No, it's me.
she's going to go after neither of you two big hardy peoples. And instead, she's going to move in front of Cinder.
Did she make a reflex over the fire?
She had enough movement to get in front of him
It's still fire.
without even going. Cinder, her hand is glowing black, and she touches you with it. Roll me a fortitude save, please.
Black old sun, won't you come?
That is a 25.
A 25.
Jesus.
Rolled an 18.
All right. You feel fine. She touched you. It's kind of gross, but you're all right.
I don't know you like that.
Right? She's trying to touch you again. And then number 3 is going to whap you with a sap you. Does a 12 hit your flat-footed AC?
No.
I didn't think it would, but you had to know just how bad I rolled. Let's try the second one at a +5. 16 hit your flat-footed AC.
No. 17. I rolled 19 normal.
Nice.
So.
And then that one misses as he tries to whap you, but does not. Number 4 is behind Madeira. That would be a 14 on your flat-footed, so that's a miss. A 15 on your flat-footed.
Nope.
Drat. And even lower there. Jade, being in the initiative order here, gets skipped because this is the surprise round. She's going to rise up in anger later. Number 7 is going to take a move action to get up next to big old Mr. Scar. I don't think a 15 hits your flat-footed.
No, sir.
And an 8 also won't. Down to number 1, who's going to try to... Okay, new dice. That's a miss. That's a nat 20 on the Extinction Curse dice that somebody was so nice to get me as a GM present.
Hey, anything for you? Were any of those critical misses?
No.
Like losing actions or?
No, nothing, no ones. But you will
crit miss is
take...
a -10, right? Critical failure.
It is a critical failure, but there's no actual effect for it
Gotcha.
on attacks. But
Only on a 1.
only on a 1. And it could have been worse. You only take 16 points of damage non-lethal.
That's good.
And then lastly, number 2 against Merc. Oh, well, they were at the 120 for the night.
I won't argue.
15 hit your flat-footed?
Nope.
Okay. Does a 19 hit your flat-footed?
Yes.
All right. Took an 18 on the die to get that 19, but 5 points of damage as I got minimum. Well, everybody is now aware that you are getting thwapped with saps. Number 5's going to go after Percy again. Going with a miss, nat 20.
Oh, no.
Percy,
No.
12 points of non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Number 6 on Jade is missing all 3 times. Rada's going to step back to where she was at the start and cast on herself another spell.
So they got a surprise round, and then we went into round 1, and
Yes.
their initiatives were higher?
Correct.
Okay.
I rolled very good on initiatives, not so good on the attacks.
Gotcha.
So that same black energy that she tried to insert into Cinder, she then inserts into herself.
Dirty.
Right?
Kinky.
I mean, that's what I'm here for. Keep things kinky. Number 3 is going to try to thwap a Cinder, failing all 3 times. Number 4 on Madeira. The last one will most likely be a hit at a 20. Not a natural 20, though. So 6 points of non-lethal to Madeira. Now is when things get interesting, as Jade takes an action to stand up, which will provoke an attack of opportunity, which misses. She will then draw her bastard sword, not having a chance to draw her shield with it, is just going to swing at this dude with both hands. 17 on the die plus 10 is a 27, which is a hit, not a crit. So she will do a d12 of damage and will max damage for 16 points of damage to number 6. Seeing that you guys aren't going down as quickly, Number 1 is going to take an action to drop his sap and pull his club, and is going to try to. It's now lethal time, at least on the big guys. 17 hit Flint.
No.
All right, and then that will not hit either. Merc.
Merc will spend a point of focus, and with a 26, hit out my lingering composition. So everybody's going to get it for 4 rounds. And then I will inspire courage, which is just verbal, so it does not provoke.
Nice.
I will stand up, which will provoke.
All right. He's got just a sap in his hand, but misses.
And then I will make a step action to here. Stand up.
What does the Inspire Courage do? +1 to attacks.
Plus
and
1 to hit, plus 1 to
damage.
damage. And plus 1 to saves versus fear.
That's very nice.
All right. Need a D4 to track this.
All right. That was Merc. Cinder, what are you doing?
Am I able to use acrobatics to stand up without getting provoked?
I'll allow it.
All right. So I will. All right. Sorry, just got to hunt through all of my windows.
Oh, you're fine.
That is only a 14. So I probably provoke when I stand.
You do provoke when you stand. You tried to do this fun little kip up and just kind of stumbled a bit. So he's going to try to whap you with a sap, but misses on a 16.
Okay. I'll go ahead and grow my claws and take a swipe at 3.
All right.
Ooh, that's fucking natural 18 plus. I get a +1, right? Because the
Because
lizard.
of the lizard's performance, yes.
Yeah, the lizard spouting shit. So 28.
28.
Yes.
Double your damage as you just critically hit this dude.
So do I roll? How does that work? Do I roll double dice?
Nope, just roll once, multiply the total by 2.
Minimum. So
2 ones.
that was a total of 4.
4 damage? That's
I
still
rolled
more
a
damage
1
than you
and
had.
1, and then I doubled it.
What's your strength modifier?
Do I get a card with that because it's a crit?
No, only on nat 20s do we do the cards.
Okay. So yeah, I do 4 points of fire.
All right, Flint.
Am I allowed to try to trip people while I'm on the ground?
Yes, absolutely you can.
Okay, so I'm going to try to trip both 7 and 1. So
Okay, so which one are you going on first?
7. 27.
27, that is a critical success.
Okay, so he takes 1d6 bludgeoning. That's 2 points of damage.
Okay,
And
let's
then-
roll -5.
So 18 still, so that's a
Basic
6. So
success.
24 total.
Basic success.
So he's tripped, and I will stand up.
And no attacks of opportunity as they are both off-centered prone. Very nicely done. Percy.
I would like to not die. So I would like to do a I can do battle medicine on myself, right?
Yes, you can. Does that have the manipulate trait?
I don't know.
I will tell you in a second. No, I don't have it, so I can't tell you.
Hold, please. I have the book right here.
Yeah, I just found the view actions button on Path Builder, and it's really nice.
It is very nice.
That's the
And
only reason I need to do the damage.
It does have the manipulate trait.
All right, so he's going to try to whap you as you try to patch yourself up real quick.
What an asshole.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yep.
You take 9 points of non-lethal damage.
I'm a dying one.
You were not dying. You were just unconscious. No dying, no wounded, nothing like that. Madeira, Percy just got knocked out.
Well, Madeira is pissed. So she's gonna do Tempest Surge on lucky number 4.
All right, he's going to try to whap you as you're casting a spell, but he will not hit. And Tempest Surge, is that an attack roll or am I rolling saves?
It's a saving.
Okay. Basic reflex. All right, what damage?
All right. Well, uh, 7 damage, and then he's also clumsy 2 for 1 round, and he takes 1 persistent electricity damage.
If he failed.
Okay.
Was that 2d12 that you rolled?
Oh, no.
Because focus spells automatically heighten.
That would be 12 total then.
12 total? All right. Yeah, he doesn't... He looks like he manages to hold his feet versus the worst of the winds, but they did buffet a few cuts and scrapes onto him. And it is... You have 1 more action left.
I will stand up.
Okay. All right. Number 2, Merc hasn't done anything hostile, is in a well-armored fighter. Trying to sap Merc still. Missed with the first one. Missed with the second. And Merc, grant yourself an extra hero point as I critically failed the third.
Woohoo!
1 on the die. That was number 2. Number 1 is going to take an action to stand up, take an action to draw his club, and try to take Flint back in kind. And Flint, you did not have a weapon drawn, correct?
No, I just stood up.
Okay. 24 will hit. And you take 7 points of normal bludgeoning damage.
That was to me, correct?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. The dogs were intruding.
No problem.
Was he going to attack a bot because he's also a fighter?
He would have if he had a weapon drawn.
I'm trained on arm attacks, though, so
Oh, well then, yeah, you can get the...
I'm not going to take it yet.
Okay. All right. Now, back to the top.
All right, well, I guess, yeah, that was the end of the round, wasn't it?
Right, but your attack of opportunity refreshes on your turn, and 7 still has to go.
Right, okay, yeah.
Oh. So number 5 is going to step to Madeira, seeing that she dropped a spell, is going to help his compatriot. Does a 19 hit Madeira?
No, it does not, because she's no longer flat-footed, correct?
Correct, she is not flat-footed. Second swing also misses. Number 6 with his club is going to try 3 attacks to Jade. We have 3 misses because she is no longer flat-footed and has an AC of 20 before she even raises her shield. All right. Now, the boss lady. She is going to point at Jade. And a ray of just dark energy springs from her hand. Pull up the right version of this spell. Come on, computer. You should know that I'm only searching 2E now, not first. So, an attack roll. And doesn't manage to hit Jade with it. Hoop. All right, number 3. Cinder's got flaming claws now. Did Cinder get slapped with a sap previously?
I haven't been hit yet.
All right. Well, then you are now a threat, dropping the sap, pulling the club. 18.
Misses.
Grr. Where's my hero points?
We got to be a hero instead of the villain to get him.
That's fair. 20.
Not this turn because I grew claws last
Because
time.
you grew.
No, what? You rolled a 20, then you'd hit it.
It was a 20 total.
I'm at an AC of 20, so to hit,
Okay.
you got.
Yay! 9 points of damage.
Oof.
And then we go to the one on Madeira. You had been hit with a sap previously. So he's going to just keep trying to sap you because he's got a buddy. 20.
That is my AC.
All right. Second attack will miss. Third attack will also miss. So only one hit for 10 points of non-lethal damage. Are you still conscious?
Yep.
Excellent. Jade's turn. Jade's going to swing away at this guy. First action. That's a 24. 12 plus 4. All right. Number 6 is dead, and then she's going to take her other 2 actions to readjust her sword grip and pull her shield. Number 7 goes to stand up.
Yeah, because they already all went, right?
Yep.
All right, yeah, might as well try to hit him. So just an unarmed attack. It's a 20 total.
A 20 will hit.
And that's just 1d4, right?
1d4 plus strength.
It's a 6.
6 points of non-lethal damage. You pop him in the mouth for his trouble. He's going to drop his sap and pull his club as his second action and miss with his only attack for the round. Merc?
Merc is going to take a step action, and he gets that same green around the gills look, and he starts, and suddenly a swarm of thousands of vermin-sized mercs spew forth from his mouth, and as they do, as they charge forward and use their horns to attack.
Nice.
Oh, gross. I told you it was haunting.
That'll be 10 damage on a failed save.
And
it's
hit
the
all
leader
of
girl,
them.
7 and 1.
Yep. Let's do theirs first. What's the save DC?
19.
19. All right. And you said 10 on a failure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, number 1 takes the brunt of it. Number 7 gets caught by some of it. And let's see how Rada takes it.
Did she crit fail?
Not on a 1, but because I rolled a 2.
So that's 20 points to her.
That's fine. That just ate up her false life and some extra. She now has a target.
And that's my action.
Thanks to Dante, and I say that with this actual tone of voice, for helping James with his doom. Cinder, what you doing? You just heard like a cacophony of doom coming from behind you as Merc literally just spewed an army of himself.
Okay. I will take a guarded step back towards the fire,
Step action.
and then I will do a heightened level 2 burning hands, hitting 4 and 3.
Oh, very nice. Can be done with the way the 15-foot cones work. Save DC is
Hold on. I gotta
19.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna take off these conditions that aren't disappearing. There we go. Okay. Spell DC will be a 19.
all right. What's the damage?
Plus 9, so 16 points of fire.
16 points of fire. Okay. Number 3 drops dead. Number 4 drops dead as they both failed that save. One of them, number 3, immolates real pretty. He must have had something flammable in his pocket.
Here's the trick. Everyone's flammable. That is Cinder's turn.
Some more than others, as he critically failed that save and took 32 points of damage.
That's rough.
I mean, for a creature 1, that's all the hit points, guys. Flint, it is your action.
Yeah.
Keep their attention, Flint. I got more surprises.
Yeah.
Will you slide 5 down 1 square for me, please?
Yep.
Because he had whapped at Madeira last turn also.
So I don't remember what old Merc can do. Like, I don't remember. Flint knows how he fights, but I don't.
Dirty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this whole vomiting bits of himself.
I
that's
haven't
new.
seen that. Yeah, I hadn't seen that one yet.
No, you were guarding camp the day he
Um,
did that the first time. And the first time he just did it as bugs. He tweaked the spell a little bit.
So there's the smart and there's the pissed off way. And I think Flint's kind of pissed. So Flint's just gonna. He's gonna kill number 7. So he's gonna draw his axe, 2-handed, 1 action.
7 stood up, right?
Yes,
Huh?
all of them are up now.
Yeah, 7's up. So 2-handed attack on. Oh god, my dice keep falling off my face. So that's a 21.
21 hits.
And that is for 13 points of slashing damage.
To number 7, he drops. You have 1 action left.
Flint will 5-foot step towards the fire. So up 1 square.
Don't want to be able to engage the caster if she tries to cast again?
I can. Well,
You could have stepped right where that dude was that you dropped.
It doesn't count as difficult terrain.
No,
Okay. Yeah, then I'll step there. That's fine.
not for a step action. If you were to move through it, it would, but you're literally just filling in the space. Percy, you're unconscious. Madeira.
Madeira is going to do battle medicine on Percy.
All right, number 5 is going to try to thwap you with his sap. Will succeed.
That's good. Yes.
6 points of damage. Still conscious?
Still conscious.
All right. Roll that medicine check.
5 foot steps.
25.
Did you add your +4 for the super fresh ingredients?
I did not. 29. Thank you.
Mark off one of those bundles that you have and roll 4d8 to heal her.
Hallelujah.
I only have 3, so
That's that I can remember. What we got? 14,
16.
16, and then
21.
21.
Ooh,
I don't think you're unconscious anymore, Percy.
no.
She just kind of wafts some smelling salts underneath your nose. And with the way you breathe, they hit like a Mack truck.
Well, it's not even like loft. They don't do anything gentle. She just takes this.
Yeah,
like,
I just take it and I stuff it up your scrunched little face.
have you seen them cinnamon brushes or brooms that they use around this time? She just takes one of those. Whoosh.
The power of dirt compels you. You have 2 actions left.
I am going to battle medicine myself.
Okay. No attack of opportunity because he already used it. Using some of those freshest of herbs.
What is that? 18 plus 4, 22.
22. You get back 2d8.
You put some of that fresh stuff into her mouth like a bit of skull.
Okay.
7.
Oh, 7 back. That's all right. That's fine. I'm beefy.
Number 1.
Well, you still got 1 turn. That's
Oh yeah, she's still
One
got
action.
an action left. Sorry. What are you doing with your last action?
Can I pick Percy up? To her feet?
Help her stand from prone?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
You're good at this.
Or an athletics check, actually.
Athletics.
21.
21. You beat the DC. You helped
Fix her
set
up.
her right.
Let
Percy,
us
are
go.
you going to fight with her?
I
No.
struck.
Okay. Then, Percy, you are no longer prone as you get yanked up to your feet by Madeira.
I feel like I'm so overwhelmed with what happened in the last 10 seconds. Like, I'm just like,
That's funny because that's what you were before we started fighting too.
Number
Yeah.
1 is going to step down to the thing that vomited all over him and try to whap the merc. We be clubbing here.
Oh
20.
shit! How long does your inspire courage last, Jade?
We have 3 rounds left.
Okay, yeah, I didn't use it.
Well, you still hit regardless and weren't near
Right.
it, so
Boys,
that's going to be 9 points of damage to Merc. And attack number 2 will be a miss on a 15. Number 2 is going to engage Cinder by the fire. So just move up 20 or 10 feet straight forward. And then, yeah. Just going to try to sap Cinder. Because he's not pulling a new weapon. That misses with the first swing. Same total result on the second swing. All right, back to the top of the round. Number 5 sees Madeira healing everyone. He's going to focus his attention on her. And will whiff 3 times in a row. Number 6 is dead. Poor Rada. Can't get good help anywhere these days. It's going to...
Oh god, I went dark.
Yeah, I don't know why Flint all of a sudden is dead.
She cast Dominate on me. I'm a bad guy now.
She is going to step action backwards to avoid the attack of opportunity.
You're a cop. You've always been a bad guy.
And Flint, I need a fear save. Now, you do get a +1 to this because of Inspire Courage.
That's a will save, correct?
Yes.
Doesn't matter. It's a natural 20. But so 27. 28. I like.
She
She can kick rocks.
she spoke some words, and in your mind
I
was
just
a-
saw
vision-
Gorum causing death.
No, it was a vision of you, old. Not much older than you are now, but infirmed by a fire with people having to serve you soup rather than you being able to do it on your own. One of your worst fears come to light. But you
This is-
shook it off.
This is like the stupid phobia I got on Monday night. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, you're not actually afraid. You saw that and you were like, no, I'm going to die like a boss. Percy, it's your action.
Gorum bless me.
Alrighty. I want to take a 5-foot step diagonally to the bottom left. Yeah.
Wowzers.
Hey, now I got to figure out my plan here. I went to let me. I went to not kill Sergeant. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I throw Sound Burst on the other side of Rata, whatever the fuck her name is?
What's the burst? What's
It's
the
a-
spell?
Sound Burst, a noise blast out dealing 2d10 sonic damage.
Right,
you-
what's the
it has-
range on it?
30 feet, and it's a 10-foot burst.
So 5, 10, 15, 20,
So just
25,
put it on her
30.
bottom left corner of her
Looking at it
square.
right
Right there. So it won't hit Flint. 10-foot burst. And she's got to make a what save? Fortitude, I think, for that one.
Yes, fortitude.
So you roll your 2d10.
I gotta find this.
I'm going to roll a fortitude save.
Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1.
What is
Wait, I'm
the
not
save
ready.
DC?
Yep,
On your spell page.
it is on my spell page.
Yeah, it'll be your DC at the top, your cleric class DC.
My divine DC is 19.
19, all right.
I got a 14 on my 2d10s.
Dang.
All right. She kind of gets rocked by the sound, but her ears aren't bleeding like you think they should be.
Bitch.
Old hag.
Merc, it is your action.
All right. So Merc is going to look at this guy and look straight up at this guy who swung out and go, no, you can't catch me, and tumble through. 22 on the tumble through.
You managed to tumble through.
And do I need a second one for passing through this guy? By this
Yep. So that was 10, 15.
guy? That is even more at 19 plus 6, 25.
All right. You're able to tumble past him.
So I've
So that's
gone
25.
10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I will stop there,
All right.
forcing him to run through some attacks of opportunity to get to me. Did you want to like a diplomacy check for the taunt?
Oh, or were you trying to intimidate
Yes.
him?
Not intimidate,
right.
taunt him.
Taunt. All right. Go ahead and roll that.
21.
21. Oh, he's pissed.
Oh, he mad.
Exactly what I wanted.
Oh,
Oh,
he
he-
mad.
He mad.
And the performance ticks down to 2 rounds left.
Cinder, it is your go.
Mind overlapping 2 and 1 with it, please?
I mean, if you were willing to hit Flint, you could get all 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean, my heart's telling me yeah, but the thinky bits in my head says I shouldn't do that. So Cinder is going to pull upon his widened meta magic feat to increase the range of a burning hands from 15 to 30. He's going to dump a level 2 spell slot, and just for flavor's sake, I reach my hand into the bonfire, bring it forth, and then throw that as a force of fire.
I like it. So they've got. All right, give me damage.
That is a total of 13.
Total of 13. Well, number 2 being right there misses his attack of opportunity on you and critically failed the save. So he's all of the dead. 1 tried to dive out of the way and still caught enough damage to be dead. So 2 and 1 are down.
Cinder's a hero.
Yay, Cinder.
Cinder's straight up a murderer.
Jade is going to use her delayed action to go then. Right before Percy. Or no, right before Madeira, sorry.
You and Merc are
And she's going to move action 5, 10, 15 to get right there next to number 5. Second action to swing on him. That is going to be a critical hit, but not a nat 20. So D8 plus 4 times 2. Where did I put D8? There it is. And 6 plus 4 is 10 times 2 is just enough to bring him to dead. And then there was Rada. Madeira, it is your action.
all right. Madeira is still pissed. And 15, 20, 25. Is she 30 feet away from me?
Exactly 30 feet.
All right. She's going to get a nice temp surge on her.
And this was a fortitude save, right? For Tempest Surge.
Reflex.
Oh.
Save.
DC of 19.
That is correct.
All right. Roll that 2d12 damage for me.
Is that a 7 or a 1?
That is a 1, unfortunately.
8 damage.
8 damage. Well, as the one guy seemed to be able to dodge out of the way, she takes it full on to where her body just starts shaking uncontrollably, and the electricity is still crackling around her after the spell dissipated.
Did she happen to fail?
She happened to critically fail, so
Oh.
she took double damage, has 2 persistent electricity, and is now clumsy too.
Yeah. All right.
She between a she bad spot.
She's between a rock and a hard place.
She
She
between
not
a pissed off orc and a bunch of fire.
and she just grins at Flint. Death is just the next adventure. Steps forward, pulls out a mace.
That's a manipulate, isn't it?
She would have pulled it out before stepping forward.
Oh, that's just the opposite.
Drawing a
of what
weapon
you
is a
said.
manipulate.
And then she hits on a 31. Is that a critical hit?
That is exactly a crit.
Luckily, it wasn't a nat 20 on the die because she is named.
It's all right. It's probably putting me down either way.
Take 22 points of damage.
And I am dying 1.
And then she takes 2 points of persistent electricity. And let's see if she shakes that off. She does not shake that off. All right, Merc, it is back to your turn because I had the initiative order all screwed up last round.
Merc snarls at her, takes a 5-foot step, and then he starts chanting some more arcane sounding words, and these black tendrils just appear of the ground down that line. She needs a fortitude save.
All right. That is a success, not a critical success.
Okay, so she's not going to be bleeding. Let me double check the damage here. I can quit clicking on the wrong thing. 2d4.
2d4. All right.
7 points.
All right. 7 points of damage. I have to go tuck a child in real quick. Cinder, think about what you're doing.
All right, I already know. I already got it.
All right. I will be back in just a moment.
I can't wait. I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna wait without him. Everyone just watch what I do.
Did I go last round?
Did you?
Because if Merc is going and Cinder's going, last round I killed 7, stepped on his body, then Merc went, then Cinder went.
Well, he said he messed up the.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is like I don't think I went, and then I went down.
I don't know. Either if you were after her.
Well, she was the top of the initiative order. And she just went, then Merc went, and Cinder, and that would be the top of the next round, because that's when he said the initiative thing was all boogered up.
Yeah, because you're one below me. Because I rolled a 20, you rolled a 19.
Right.
And I had a 21.
So I don't know if.
I don't remember. I don't really care. I mean, it is what it is. But I just
So
I feel like I didn't go.
you guys want to hear the other one that Dante made for us?
Yeah, sure. I can't tell what that was.
Yeah.
I am Mighty Dragon.
Oh. Mike,
What's
I don't
Cinder doing?
I don't really mind, but did I go last round?
You did, but it was out of turn.
Okay.
Like
That's fine.
I jumped to you and then to Percy and then back up to where I actually was on the right area.
Okay. It just didn't seem right to me, and I didn't remember.
Yeah,
how exactly it
I
felt,
fucked that up.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I didn't die because initiative was boogered. So we're good.
No.
I'll send her.
All right. So Cinder's gonna walk up all menacingly with his 5-foot frame, dripping fire, and I tell her that death is the end because no one can raise ashes. And then I proceed to slice into her. I got a crit 20.
Ooh,
Can I get that call, that beautiful bean footage?
roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right, let's see which card it is tonight. Card number 14 on the critical hits, which is this card right here. This is slashing,
Mhm.
normal damage, and the target is enfeebled 3 until healed.
Fuck me.
As you flay her. You okay there,
That
Mike?
sucks.
Yeah, it's only normal damage, but
But that status effect is crippling. Legitimate.
Boom.
Are you
Because
gonna
she's
call it?
clumsy too.
She's clumsy too already.
So that's only 5 points of fire.
Did you add the Inspire Courage damage?
That's 6 points of fire.
I didn't think Inspire Courage added damage. I just thought it was to hit and to fear
Nope.
saves.
+1 to hit, +1 to damage, and +1
Oh,
to save.
nice.
I have been forgetting that.
So 6 points fire on that one.
Yep. And now she's enfeebled 3.
Yes. I hit something vital. And then I got an 8 plus. Hold on, sorry. Comes out as a +10. There's a 14's gonna miss.
A 14 does miss.
So I figured. Oh well. That's turn. Send her out.
James, can you make like a small template that just says Inspire Courage and just
It's
have
everybody
it, like,
within 60 feet of me.
right, I understand, but just like have another token on the map
I've actually
somewhere.
been looking for condition
Okay.
markers
Gotcha.
that look
Gotcha.
good.
Yeah, I understand it. So
All right, Flint, you're dying one.
I am dying one.
Go ahead and roll me that save there.
16.
16, you are just now unconscious wounded one. Percy, your action.
I would like to. I want to do a 2-action divine font heal on Flint.
Okay. So that would be 2d8 plus 16.
2d10 for her.
Right.
Hopefully, it's better than my last 2d10s.
I mean,
I'm
it's plus
getting
16, so
At least 16.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I got 16, so 32.
wow. Boomer heals.
Oh, actually, I got 18, so it would have been higher, but I'm sure it doesn't matter.
34 heals then.
I mean, it does matter.
Yeah, I got 34.
It's
Sorry.
my health.
All right, you have 1 action left.
I'll just go ahead and cast shield on myself in case this bitch does something crazy.
Madeira.
Oh. Um, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh. And I would like to move all the way to her, Rada, if I
Okay.
can.
10, 15, and 20.
20. All right. Jade's going to go. she's going to, let's see what her movement speed is. She is 25 feet, so she's going to go 5, 10, 15. Yeah, she's going to try to work around Merc there, or Cinder, to get, I think she could do it in 2 move actions with 20-foot movement speed.
Yeah, 2 move actions. She can get a flank.
All right, she's going to flank with Cinder. Apparently, this is a fun tactic of hers and his now. We'll hit with a 23. And deal 5 points of damage because I rolled a 1. All right.
I have orc ferocity.
You forgot
about that?
Yeah, I just got it at 3rd level. It's new. So, to be fair, it's once per day, so I can choose when to use it.
And she is going to drop a 3-action harm on everyone around. Okay.
What
That
is
hits
that?
all of us.
Yeah.
We get a save or anything?
It's either will or fortitude. I don't remember.
Basic fortitude saves from everyone.
23.
You'll take half damage. Cinder and Madeira, what are your...
Is a 22. Two twos. A double deuce.
Madeira?
16.
16, okay. Percy?
18.
18, and Merc.
26 on a natural 20.
All right. Well, natural 20 means you don't take shit because you passed it, and then it steps it up to a critical success. Percy and Madeira are taking full damage. Cinder and Flint take half. Jade will also take half. And for those of you taking full harm damage, 16. Half is 8.
Yeah, 17 damage.
And she's just laughing like this is the best thing that's ever happened to her, as she's just bleeding from multiple wounds, still taking electric shock. The muscle of her arm just flapping there from where you flayed her. And this is a good time. Merc, what you doing?
Merc really does not like this lady. However, he knows that the best fighter we have is currently lying on the ground, so he uses his Soothe spell on Scar. Ooh. 12 points of damage back, Scar.
Righty.
That's 2 actions. And for the last one, let's see, this ticks down to 1 and... How long does this last? Okay. He will cast Shield.
All right, Cinder.
You're doing a good job there, Devil Lady. I will open up with this nice flank bonus. Another crit 20.
Sweet Jesus.
Let's see what fun way Cinder is maiming her with this shot.
Blindness. I'm hoping for blindness.
I don't think I've ever
He likes
gotten
the
this
part.
card because it's a high number here.
Blinded
my
until
God.
healed.
Across the eyes?
Normal damage, and target is blinded until healed.
Motherfucker.
Really?
Mike's over here like, the night's over. Let's go to bed.
All right.
Fuck these bitches.
6 damage as I do a nice hop and catch her in the eyes. She's still up.
She is dying one.
All right. I'll go ahead and take the 2 actions to just coup de grace. Is that still do they have that anymore?
No, you just gotta hit her.
All right. I sink the claws in and then just go for the thinky bits.
Yep. Roll your to hit. You're still at your -4 for the multi-attack.
So you get a +1 to it.
Yeah, I get a +1 plus she goes down. So that is enough. So that is -4, so 6. That's a 21 to hit her.
You sink your claws into her head, pushing her closer to death. Last action.
Finish with a swipe on the throat.
Roll to hit that.
That's also a good ass roll. So that's a step down again. Does an 18 hit her on the ground?
It does, because she is clumsy 2, she is prone, and she is flat-footed. So she had a total of -6 to her 22 AC.
All right, and then I just take the heat and finish the neck.
And she is dead.
And then I smell if there's anything that's magic on her.
You're not detecting any new auras of magic coming off of her.
All right. We just stripped the bodies, and I made her a promise. So I'm going to go down on her, or go down and strip all her.
Go down on her?
You're gonna go down on her, huh?
Wow. Necrophilia.
I
No,
mean,
my Cinder was really in prison.
typically
know
don't
we
kink
said
shame,
we
but
don't kink
necrophilia?
Yeah.
Look,
That might be too
Not
far.
only is she still warm, she's actually hot.
Oh.
'Cause
That's-
she's,
Gosh.
That's not a kink. That's a crime.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Now we know why he was in prison.
Yeah. Kink,
yeah, it wasn't arson, it was necrophilia. No.
Kink needs consent, guys. Dead people can't consent. Ooh.
Dead people aren't people.
Okay. Let's move this along.
I mean, to be
Jesus
fair,
Christ.
they can't decline either. So
Oh.
We've lost all of use.
All 3 of you. I'm seeing you out there, guys.
I would like to apologize.
I'm
to
talking
myself.
about medically, they can't decline anymore
Okay.
because they're dead.
I would
Legally,
Okay.
it's called implied consent.
I would like to apologize to myself for ever meeting you people.
What's wrong with them?
Why?
I do a medicine check on myself while everybody's fighting about.
Taking
Going
10
down on a
minutes
dead
to do a medicine check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Is there anything of value on her?
Well, she's wearing a suit of half plate.
Okay.
Can I
She's
dismantle
got
that to make full plate?
No, you cannot.
Shit.
She has a composite short bow with some arrows, a mace, and a steel shield.
All right. I take her, I drag her to the bonfire, and I throw 2 things of oil on her.
After you take the items off of her.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Look, I'm a thief once. I'm an arsonist.
And apparently something else.
Wow.
And then Flint's going to be really pissed that he went down, and he's going to go around to the other bodies and just kind of kick and loot them, like just pissed. Do they have anything of significance on them?
Do they have anything of significance? They've got crossbows, clubs, daggers, saps, scale mail.
Okay. Let's see. Where am I at?
Would anybody else like to be healed?
I would. I'm at 7.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to Madeira.
Cinder's skin hurts.
Well, if you come stand by Madeira, I can get you both.
All right. Does anybody have an objection to me taking the composite? What was it? Short bow, you said?
No.
Composite short bow.
Yeah.
Sure. That gives me a bit of range.
With medicine, that's just 8 d8s for me, correct?
Correct.
8 d8s. Yep. He said it. So go ahead and throw 8 d8s.
Justin.
I'm trying to help us. We're cheating better.
You're trying to. I
Off of the
appreciate
words that he said.
If I didn't heighten it and I got a 30.
That's 48. If you had heightened it, it would have been like 48 plus 10, I think.
Well, my highest roll tonight has been like a 5, so I didn't want to heighten it. Yeah, that's terrible. 14.
All right.
Wait 10 minutes and there'll be more.
Yep. We can wait 10 more minutes if you
Or
want.
it's an hour, right? No, it's 10 minutes for her.
I can do every 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
You got that one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is everybody else doing while the healing's going around? Because
Well,
Jade does need a little bit of heals as well.
I'm going to help
As
Cinder
does
stack
Merc.
all the bodies.
I'll go to Jade and Merc then.
And then Flynn will keep an eye out because apparently, as a trained militiaman, he doesn't notice 7 strange armed individuals behind him. But he will keep a perception out now.
I mean, think of it like you were eating at McDonald's and all the coworkers are wiping tables off, doing things this, that, and the other. They just kind of start blending into the background.
And we had dinner and a show.
Not for an operator that was in Baghdad. They don't blend into the background.
Did you ever at any one point tell me I'm rolling a perception?
No, I said
Exactly.
maybe we should.
Right. But I also don't tell you that I walked. Like, you know, like
Merc gets 7 points back.
there's some things where it's like
7
it's a
points.
character trait,
Oh,
and that's how we
Mark.
built the character.
Yeah, Jade and Merc. I'll come back to Madeira and Cinder.
I'm
Actually,
Cinder's fine.
Cinder's all the way. I'm down
you-
19, but I think I can.
you do tell me when you walk because we have to move it across the board. So nice try.
But are we traveling? Yeah, let's travel on. How did we travel, Mike? We didn't specify.
Well, what do you think Brandom's encounters are? And
Right,
yes,
but did
you
I-
do specify because there's only one mode of transportation for you.
Did
right
I
now.
walk to the random encounter? Did we jog?
You actually sat and had a pleasant
Boys.
dinner.
This was after
Stop.
dinner. This was during the performance, so I was maybe standing around the campfire.
You were just so intimidated by my cute
That's it.
face.
Not to interrupt, but Mike, has it
Boys.
been an hour so I can do my
It's mommy
battle
and you.
medicine on myself?
No, it has not.
All right.
It's only been like 20 minutes. What else are you guys doing?
I'm going to talk to Merc.
I'm just going to come back to Madeira because I need more healing as well.
Madeira, battle medicine's every 24 hours. You can just do a general first aid every 10
hour.
for her, 10 for Kristen.
Okay.
I don't know how that works. Yeah, all their guidance.
Is
Merc.
it 26 for
Yes.
Great.
Who are you hitting with that one?
myself and Madeira?
No. D. Hey,
Oh my
no.
gosh.
Did you roll 4
7.
ones? Oh, nice.
2 1s, a 2, and a 3.
You said 7?
Yeah.
Hey, it's something.
There's a natural 20 perception check. Just wanted to specify that I did it.
Oh, yeah. There's
There's
a
a-
wagon that you guys hadn't checked out yet.
There's a 19 perception plus 7, so 26.
Cool.
Hey, I legitimately rolled 20, 19, 20.
I mean, you're the one throwing away your rolls.
Yeah.
Flint's mad, so he's being really cautious.
I did give a fate die check to see if I would just say, hey, anybody paying attention to these dudes? Yeah, you guys, Merc told such a fascinating story.
Of lies.
I've heard the story 12 times, though.
No, every time he tweaks it just a little bit different.
Oh, I'm not about it. There is a wagon, so I'll meander over to the wagon while keeping my eyes peeled in the background.
Did Merc and Jade want me to try to heal them one more time? Or
Yeah, Jade's
moving
down
on?
for some more healing. The wagon's kind of covered at the moment.
Can I uncover the wagon?
What the fuck?
There is a pile of
You want me to
moldering corpses.
Oh, I got an actual 20.
That's right.
Oh, just a bunch of corpses. What's Cinder doing? Is Cinder getting healed?
I'm
Cinder's
good
already
now.
healed.
Okay, Cinder, come over here. I need your nose.
I got 13 points back for Merc and Jade.
I
It is
waddle over and
full.
I go, oh. Yeah, I guess. Is there magic?
There
It
seems
says
to be
perception check.
Some sort of magic emanating from that pile of corpses.
Oh,
What do you need?
goody.
I'll move these bodies for you, Cinder.
I
AFK
mean,
for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
to start helping them drag bodies into a
Just-
pile.
Yeah, just tell me where you think you smell it at. I'll reach in.
Okay, I'm sniffing. Now I've lost all.
Are you like rummaging through?
Yeah, I'm moving arms and legs, going through it.
I'm gonna peek my head outside the wagon. Go back in.
Well, until you actually figure out what could be magical, you just know there is some sort of magical aura that you
And
won't
I'll read
know.
the aura.
Can't read it until you have an item in hand that you feel is magical.
Motherfucker. I'll spend the next 4 hours throwing bodies into a pile.
Wait, you're gonna pick everything up. You're gonna touch everything.
I'm a goblin.
God damn it.
He doesn't
Body
get-
number 6 seems to be. This is the one that you got a good feeling about this.
This
one.
is it. This is it. And I sort of just hoof it over the top, like plop, like. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That used to be a person. Hey, Sarge.
Did you want to eat this one out too, Cinder? I just
Roll me
Yeah. don't want to play with
a
your feet.
d20.
I got a 15.
A 15. Yeah, this one, the axe that this person has is just way too nice.
Ooh, fancy ass.
Wait, they're armed? I thought they were just naked.
No, these were people like that they must have worked to convert.
Ah. This is fucked up. Hey, this axe. I do the thing that I don't want to do, but I got to do it anyway. And I read the aura because I lick it.
Yeah, and you licked the axe.
Yeah.
I just imagine like Flint trying to grab it and Cinder's like biting the other side of it, just like ah.
It's enchantment aura. It tastes
Like
it's hard to get a bead on what it tastes like because you start swirling around your palate and the taste kind of shifts. Roll me your Arcana check.
ooh, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
George,
All right. That is a 14 plus 6. So
A
20.
14 plus 6 is a 20. That is enough to know that this is what's known as a retribution axe.
It's
What
got
is
a Robobution axe.
It
Robot axe.
The axe is inlaid with what looks to be like a metallic human skull on it. But you now know that whenever somebody damages the wielder of the axe, that skull, the face morphs to show who is the person who last damaged them. And you get the wielder of the axe gets bonuses to doing damage against that creature before their next turn ends.
What kind of axe is it?
It's a great axe.
Oh, Yikes.
This is a fuck you axe. So like, if someone pokes you and they hurt you, you hurt them more.
I always try to hurt other people more. That doesn't make sense.
No. You actually hurt them more. You don't try, you do.
Oh,
Magic.
interesting.
And I make sparks. Magic.
Magic. Retribution is not in here. Do you know how to find it in here?
It should be in Path Builder because it's from the core book. When you go to gear, add
Yeah.
gear.
I looked at like runes. Oh, it's in gear?
Yeah. It would be a magic item held.
Oh, I see now. So let me look at
Oh,
retribution.
no, not.
Yeah, I don't see
magic
anything
item.
under red.
Do they not just have magic weapons?
See, that's why. So, like, you can put mods and everything in the offense tab.
Right. Let's see here.
Runes, but I didn't see it under rune.
If you go to add weapons,
Yeah.
it should no.
Oh, and then under magical there. Magic.
There we go. Yeah. Add weapons. Look
Oh,
at
yep.
magic.
There it is.
Retribution axe.
Got it.
So how many bodies are in this wagon?
Good question. There are 10 bodies total.
Hey,
How long would it take for us to take them out and bury them?
I'm gonna burn
A couple
them.
hours.
I mean, would we? What if we took them all out and you guys could search for anything you would like and then bury them?
you want to bury him? I mean, I will bury these 10, but fuck those guys.
Oh yeah. I just mean the poor people in the wagon.
Yeah, poor unfortunate souls. Like
Yes.
Are we burning the other?
Yeah. We'll throw. I don't want to dig, but let's dig. Anyone have a shovel?
I do.
I have a shovel.
Or wait, no, that might be Gus. I don't remember.
You actually have a shovel?
Yeah.
Jade says, what if they're infected with some sort of undeath? Burning would probably be better.
Can I do an Arcana check to figure that out?
I mean, Cinder's already dug through them.
But Cinder's not dead. At least
Exactly.
not unless you look it on the inside.
Yeah. Can I
Yeah,
do a
you can-
medicine check?
You can roll a religion check.
Religion check. Okay, that's even better. I got an 18.
You're not certain what sort of ritual it would take or what sort of delay said ritual would have. You know that this was a follower of the Whispering Way, which follows a lich who wants to plague the world in undead.
So we just don't want them to come back to life, but like touching them won't give us a disease.
Yeah, there's no disease coming off of any of
In,
them.
the people in the wagon. Only.
Correct.
Okay.
So can we remove them from the wagon and keep the wagon with our horses?
Absolutely.
What if we made 2 separate piles of people and burnt them both?
One
The
we
good
burn.
guys and the bad guys.
Yeah, sure, because that's what you want. I just wanted to keep the wagon because we have horses and we're traveling.
We have horses.
Yeah, so
No, nobody has any horses.
No,
If there's a
Back
wagon,
wherever.
are there any horses to pull this wagon? How did this wagon get here?
There's a team of 4 horses pulling this wagon.
oh, I thought we had horses. That's
Did.
my fault.
But they're
Oh,
back
my
in.
You're
Gotcha.
confusing with Monday's game.
Oh yeah, we are, because I got the white horse.
Okay, yeah, I just haven't been here
It's
in a minute.
white.
I thought we got horses when we traveled by foot, but
Nope. You took the boat to the first town and then have been on foot since. But now you have a wagon that a couple of you could ride in.
and 4 horses.
And I mean, if I can hold 10 bodies, can it hold 6? Like,
I mean, you guys aren't carrying a lot of gear, so yeah, It can hold 2 passengers on the level, and then your guys' bulk counts as to what the wagon can pull. So yeah,
I'm going to sit on the end farthest away from the horses.
makes sense.
It make me
I
nervous.
think we were camping down for the night anyways here. So.
Yes, it is dark now. There are bodies burning. Also, you guys find a total of 70 gold pieces amongst all the corpses.
All right, I'll write that down for James to add to the pile.
And then were you guys doing anything else? Pretty much if there's some basic equipment from the core rulebook that you guys are missing that you feel you need, you could probably find it in this pile of stuff. These people had some simple weapons.
Did they have any healing potions?
No. It's a basic level 0 items.
You never know. I was just asking.
What about food? Any rations for them?
Yeah, the wagon, even next to the dead bodies, all the food was really, really fresh.
Yeah, we'll just keep the food in there.
Yeah, they had like 22 days worth of food.
Does Cinder have prestidigitation to clean the wagon?
Yeah. I
do too.
Yeah, I got that.
We'll just spend a little bit of time cleaning the wagon up from
Cleaning it from what?
the death and disease of the people that were in it.
There's no leaked fluids that have soaked into the wagon. The wagon looks brand new.
First of all, even if no one dribbles stuff in my ambulance, I wipe my ambulance.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, you expect piles of bodies that had been damaged and whatnot to have at least bled on the wagon.
Can I do a knowledge check of some
bloodstains.
sort to understand why they didn't bleed? Like, is there a reason why there isn't any mess?
That would be a medicine check if you're looking to make it.
Got it.
You
Can
can
I
even
do
do
that?
it untrained.
What?
All right, I'll do my best here. Let's see. Plus
I can
0.
I got a
11.
I got a 30. Sorry.
A 30 on medicine?
Yeah, it's plus 11 and I got a 19. Wait, that's right?
Yeah, you take your as medicine.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's decidedly not natural for at least some sort of bodily fluid to have leaked from a corpse.
Oh, is it because she sapped life? Is that what she was doing with her black hand of death?
You have no clue what spell she was casting.
Yeah, Flint's an idiot.
Would someone else know?
I mean, when you pulled the bodies out, they're squishy.
What squishy in the concept is like rigor mortis hasn't set in, or what are we looking
Right.
at?
Like they were just fresh corpses.
Might be using there's that something where you make corpses not rot. There's a spell.
Yeah.
What's that? Something.
But then where were they
Gentle
taking them?
repose.
Does anyone have anything on occultism or anything? Or
That would be Merc.
I have occultism.
I do too. I've got a 25 for occultism.
I got a.
Okay.
Hold on.
What did I miss?
I got a 24.
Hey, Mark, come over here. We just found a wagon with 4 horses.
Oh,
And 10 dead guys.
Squishy dead guys.
And Mark, hit me.
there we
Hit
go.
me. Hit me with your claw real quick, Mark.
With your what?
Don't do it.
Hit me
Don't
with
do
your
it.
claw. Do it. Ah! And then I'll show him like the pommel of the axe, and it has his face on it now.
Yes. The Merc's face is now on the axe.
Look at what I found.
And then after a moment, it fades back to a skull.
I don't know. This is some voodoo shit, but I like it.
That's pretty cool. I punch him in the thigh to see my face.
And your face appears
And
on
I
the
hit you with the
axe.
flat of the blade. Boom.
It's clearly magical, so I'm going to try and identify it.
I already got it, guy.
We did. It's a
Oh.
retribution. Great axe.
You see, I am the blood of the dragon.
Right
Did
now,
we gain anything from the occultism?
The
You're-
25.
What are
or
we rolling the
27.
occult roll for?
the
Bunch of
wagon
squishy
doesn't
bodies.
seem to be. None of the bodies that were stacked in the back of this wagon leaked any fluids onto the back of the wagon.
Does the wagon itself have a magical aura? Cinder, smell the wagon.
25 on the occult.
That's what I did.
The bodies weren't drained of blood because they were still squishy and oozing once they were pulled from the wagon itself.
Those crickets were really well timed.
Right?
Yeah.
So she's keeping a supply of people to survive on.
What if you're making an undead army?
I mean, that is kind of what the Whispering Tyrant does.
Yeah, that was
Okay, so that'd be it. So it's right that we burnt them. Like we're having this conversation, and
Well,
there's just
yeah,
a bonfire of rotting corpse behind us.
There's
Non-
two separate fires.
Like,
They're not rotting. It says
well, now
Is
they're
the fire affecting them in any way?
They are burning.
Okay.
Cinder may or may not hum war pigs.
Flint's just like, I can't put my finger on what they needed these bodies for. They're just burning.
Right. Now, standing next to the wagon, you did get scratched by Merc. And
Oh
a
God.
drop of your blood landed on the back of that wagon.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus. Here we go.
And then it's gone.
Dis- disappeared. Cinder,
Yeah,
smell that wagon. Something's weird about it.
I smell the wagon. Detect
There-
man.
There is still an unknown magic aura.
Oh God.
I'll read aura.
Remember when you
Which
touched
roll is it?
I just Cinder with his face up against the wagon, just licking.
You touch,
Ah,
Yeah, I've been pulling bodies out of it.
do you touch it?
Do I touch it? Oh, I touch it to look at it. Hold on, common sense roll.
I feel like his eyeball is like on the wagon. Like I can see it.
Rolled an
Occult
even,
or
so
arcane,
I'm not
any
going
of
to
them,
act on.
James.
Merc, perhaps you
There we
should
go.
read the aura so I don't have to lick this wagon.
24 for occult for Flint.
Where'd it go? 26 for occult.
This wagon is under the effects of a gentle repose. So the food that's back there or any bodies you put back there will not decay.
I metagame the shit out of that.
As well as there's also some sort of permanent prestidigitation effect.
Ah.
Wait, so the wagon can't get dirty?
The wagon will constantly smell of pleasant lavender.
Okay.
It will self-clean.
We have a portable porta-john.
And
Like,
it
yeah,
will
like,
keep
how does this-
anything.
I'm also immediately going to just take a piss on the wagon to see
Yeah.
what happens.
First of all, why do both of your minds automatically go there?
Right?
Die.
How great is that?
Kristen.
Yeah.
I hike up like a dog and just see what happens.
Oh my god.
I
you
just
peeing
cover my
inside or
eyes.
outside the wagon?
I feel like
Outside.
Do you stand on top of the bench and pee down?
no. I'm gonna do it on the wheel. Like I'm just.
As
You're coating the wheel in pee.
as he starts to pee, I'm gonna smack one of the horse's butts just to make him move.
And the horses move. And now you're peeing behind the wagon.
I just continue paying because I have to.
Oh my gosh.
Can we go to bed?
Wait, there's like 2 giant fires. Why are you going to bed? That's not safe.
We need to rest.
Because I'm tired and still injured.
I'm gonna try to find some rations or if there's any supply in the wagon for the horses and water them.
There's 22 days of feed that was right next to the bodies, but the feed is fresh as if it were the day it was.
So I will try to do that's nature. I'll try to do like a like a handle animal or
Yep,
you have to
handle
have a
animal.
feat for that.
Nope. Merc,
That's a natural 20, 25.
those horses are your friends.
They're my friends.
The name of the wagon is the plague cleaner.
The plate cleaner?
Plague cleaner.
I like the
they-
plate cleaner better.
Yeah,
I like
The
it.
mobile dishwasher.
but yeah, so this is a wagon that was popularized in the Ustalov region for cleaning up bodies when the vampire plagues came to town, or the werewolves came to town, or plague came to town. But it, gives them time to collect them all, and the smell of any rot that happened before they put them into the wagon
Oh, thank God, Cinder
smells of lavender.
might not stink so much now.
Look, I have soap. I use soap. She wears more dirt than I do. When's the last time you bathed, Sergeant?
You eat soap, Cinder. We've seen you. You lick it.
And my breath smells the best of any of you.
Eh,
Also, there was 70 gold pieces worth of coinage that these bodies had on them. And if you're wanting anything that's level 0 item from the core book, simple weapon or equipment, let me know, and I can check and see if anyone in the wagon had that at that time.
We can do that
Okay.
downtime.
Yep.
All right.
Jesus,
I'll
that was
take first watch.
one.
that was
Oh
what?
yeah, watches. How many watches are we doing tonight?
I'll go first with Cinder.
I assume we'll do 4 watches like normal, right?
So Percy and Cinder, then
Uh,
who's
I
second?
I will go last because
All
I
right,
have to wake up and pee in the morning.
Jade will take second watch.
Ooh, I'll take the second one. Jake.
We need someone on
So Merc's on third. Who's on first?
What's on second?
Oh, that's right.
I don't know who's on third.
Oh, he's in the outfield.
What? You don't know your classic jokes.
The night passes without incident. Now, you're in a wagon with horses.
Ugh.
Your guy
Yeah, I'm
is
gonna get
moving
him-
speed.
I'm gonna get them bridled in the morning and make sure they're all set to go for traveling. Where I believe we're gonna walk for some of it and ride in the wagon for some of it.
Well, I mean, there's enough room.
Can everybody ride in the
Or-
wagon?
Yeah, 2 people can sit on the bench, and then you could fit 6 comfortably in the back of the wagon.
I can
Okay.
sit on the bench and use my
Yeah, I'll drive with Madeira with a 21 for a handle animal.
Can I ask a question before we move on?
Yeah.
Um, so the spell Sudden Blight, should I not use that because one of the labels is necromancy?
You don't have a necromancy is just a class of spells. I
Okay.
don't believe you have anything in your doctrine about necromancy spells being anathema.
I know she got in trouble one time when she
Well, I could
turned
be in a
undead
band
or
then,
something.
but this is just accelerating the decay process.
Right. No.
Oh,
You're
that
fine.
that would actually fit in
Okay.
with Erastil.
Okay. That's all I needed. Thank you.
That morning, Cinder, give me a fortitude save, please.
Yeah. What do I use my hero for? Yeah, that's better. Sorry. Too many pages. That was a total of a 19 fortitude.
A 19 fortitude. Let me double check what her DC was. Right on the nose. Well, you didn't know it, but that first spell she hit you with,
Yeah,
you were afflicted with ghoul fever.
I figured. Or some sort of bullshit.
Yep, no, she hit you with the ghoulish craving spell. On a success, you're at ghoul fever 1. If you'd have failed, you would have been at stage 2 or 3.
James, do you have the loot sheet up as well? We did get some loot.
I told him.
Okay, gotcha.
Just before we leave,
I just want to make sure we had all the half plate and everything.
Yep, I got all that.
Sell it later. Cool.
Before we leave,
And we got a wagon to carry it all in.
I relieve myself on that pile of her ashes, and then we ride.
Well, before we leave, I'm gonna search for my herbs again.
That's fine. You search for herbs. I spell out cinder is the best.
I got a 23, Mike.
23. All right. You gain 3 more batches of super fresh herbs. Also, your herb pouch,
Stay super fresh.
you notice that the herbs that you picked yesterday aren't drying out.
Nice. So I have 8 + 4s.
Currently, yep.
Man, that was a good one. That's a good wagon.
Good wagon. Bad horses.
Horses are good.
Completely random treasure.
I believe horses are actually neutral on the alignment chart.
All
Yeah.
animals are.
These
They
ones are good.
indeed.
Can we
Why? They're not celestial. I don't understand. Go ahead, dear.
can we do something for you
What, like tape to shut up? I don't understand.
to make you feel better? Because you're.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
No, he passed the save.
Oh,
I was just letting him know that he had actually gotten hit with an illness, but he managed to not have any ill effects until today. Would have been the first day if he'd have failed to save.
I feel like I'm always the one getting sick. I want a necklace of
so
like.
he's not sick at all. I thought you said he was sick.
He was until he made that save.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt. Then I'm like, yeah, bitch.
But your guys' movement speed has jumped to 40 feet per round on that wagon, which means you'll actually make Whistle down today.
Oh, boy.
You just
And that's
actually
okay.
upped your speed. Also, what is it with you guys enrolling the worst possible outcomes for these encounter checks?
We want that XP.
That was literally the only super hostile encounter with the Whispering Way there. Like it could have just been,
We got
like
a really
another-
cool wagon.
another Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to roll randomly, and the fate die said, "Oh yeah, part of that loot, the wagon's magic too." So I had to figure that out.
Worth it.
Magic wagon.
Yeah, the entire loot table on that I just rolled randomly.
The plague cleaner. It's not a magic wagon.
I
Now-
mean,
The
now my
complete cleaner.
number is mobile.
you could rename the wagon. I'm just saying, like this is a very unique magic item.
It is.
In other words, he created
Yeah,
it.
the scrubby buggy.
I did create it, and I will write up the actual magic item.
The scrubby buggy.
Yeah.
I like the plague cleaner.
I don't like you people anymore.
What do you mean, you people?
I
What
mean,
do
you
you mean?
people, freaking white people. Look at you.
To be fair, he's a goblin and he's a lizard. And she's
And
a
I'm black
dog.
and white.
And you're a half orc.
I'm a half dork. Okay.
And
We have a dwarf.
yeah, the only normal race here is probably one of the weirdest of you, just because of backstory.
Yeah.
And
No,
then there's
ranger.
Speaking of kink shames. Oh yeah.
The ranger's
Stuff.
Harry Humanson. Just boring.
he's not here right now. He's sick.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
back of the
What
wagon.
is Jade? What's she?
Jade is a warrior.
She doesn't identify. She
Is-
identifies as
Is
a
that a race? She's a warrior race. So she's a Super Saiyan?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, did you see what
But
she
if she has
just
cool
did?
hair,
You
Yeah.
can't tell she wears a helmet.
like sleep. See, you think I smell bad, and she hasn't brushed her hair in 3 days. I brushed my 3 hairs.
Maybe she shaves it.
I'm gonna look out the front window and be like, anybody want to trade me spots?
She's just got her head
Alright.
hanging
It was
around
an
the
open
wagon.
wagon.
Happy up front.
Yeah.
As it just passes towards late afternoon, you make it to Whistle Down.
Why aren't there a bunch of racist bigots here too?
You see a lot of gnomes.
The answer is the Fae. Ugh,
I'm so
And-
excited.
that's racist.
Gnomes and humans, mostly Varisian, Chalexian mix, like the standard for the region. And they're staring at this wagon and y'all. Just curiosity.
Sergeant Flint's going to be on a high perception detail just because gnomes, number one, are assholes. And he doesn't want somebody to steal the plague wagon, cleaner, cart.
All I can think of now is the scrubby buggy.
I'll just tell him to sketch a portrait. It lasts longer.
Couple of gnomes. Can we take you up on that?
Absolutely.
Merc will strike a pose.
Yeah. I immediately make my hands be fire. Take me.
Oh, are you a traveling circus? I mean, the wagon's ornate enough, but a little dark.
I went to join a circus, but the entire circus had been killed.
Oh.
That's because you burnt down the tent, Cinder.
Oh, I thought you were hopefully the forward troop for the Umbral Way.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a show that travels around.
Well, we're kind of a show, but
Yeah, this is just a sideshow.
yeah.
Oh, excellent. So there are tricks.
Bearded lady.
Where are you going to set up your tricks?
Well,
There aren't any tricks. Don't give them false hope, Cinder.
I do a performance.
We're on our way to Merc. What's the name of the place that we're going?
The Five Kings Mountains.
We're on our way to.
How do you not know that? You're a dwarf.
The High Kings Mountains? I've been
Your
drinking
people
a lot
named
of
them.
lately. All right.
She spent the day on the wagon day drinking.
If they ask me if there's a show or do a trick, I rolled a 16 plus 9 for my performance, and I will
25 in your performance.
You
show.
burn.
and I will juggle knives and fire in the street.
Oh my
Eat fire, throw knives,
Hmm.
and talk about how goblins will soon sit on Parliament.
Here, here.
Good time for a cricket.
Down with the tall government.
The oppression of our people has gone on for far too long.
Politics are short-sighted enough. Let's get us in there.
Yeah, so I just perform.
I'm gonna say to Percy, this is where Cinder actually becomes a hero.
Is it though?
And
Is
are
it?
you trained in performance?
I am.
You earned 5 silver pieces for that performance.
Yeah, no, I can do smoke puppets and fire like it, not just a bruiser. Yeah, I do smoke puppets.
Do they
You're
have
not even quite a bruiser. So.
What are the rest of you doing while Cinder's showing off?
Is there an inn?
Yeah. I'm going to find somewhere for us to tack the horses.
and stay?
That sounds responsible.
That would be the Azure Cup.
Sounds fancy. Probably too fancy for me with all my mud.
It's honestly the only inn in town that's got rooms for tall folk.
What about rooms for small folk?
I just imagine Flint sitting at any of the tables in the bar.
Can I fit in those beds? I don't know. Will I break?
You would break them. You could come drink there, but you cannot sleep there.
I feel like someone needs to keep an eye on him,
Why?
and I think we should pick straws.
Well, let's take our stuff to go sell on our way to drink.
I mean,
Yeah.
whoever. It's getting a bit towards evening, so the shops aren't really open as you get into town.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
So who could fit in the small beds? Just me and Cinder?
You, Cinder,
Mark and
and
Flint.
Merc.
Oh,
Merc
look,
again?
all three of you can stay over there, and then the three of us can stay in here. Have fun, Percy.
Ooh.
And Madeira is going to immediately just walk off. She
As does Merc, following her. The Azure
you
Cup sounds like a better place.
I go drink with the gnomes.
Oh my gosh.
Bye, Percy.
Flint's gonna put his armor in the back of the wagon for a minute and see if it cleans it.
Once it's off of you and onto the back of the wagon, about 15 seconds after you put it down in there, it's polished to a military shine.
Then he'll grab it and say, "Blood, not rust," and then walk off to the inn.
Flint comes in looking spectacular. Percy, did you go with Cinder to Thagan's Rest?
I did.
All right.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
guys' room and board is covered for the night by the gnomes, who are just enamored with this well-spoken, entertaining goblin.
And his dog companion.
Right.
And his bitch.
Oh. Oh.
Can I give it like 10 minutes and then try to convince Cinder to go to bed with a diplomacy check?
No, you could. You don't get to try to use
Diplomacy.
skills on PCs. RP it.
Try and drag him to bed.
Roleplay it.
I have more strength than you.
To be fair, she's quadrupedal though.
Yeah,
She's
you
got
don't
more
know.
leverage.
You don't know what I got.
No, she's bipedal.
They're bipedal. Yeah, I'm sorry.
She could be
But
quad.
I'm talking stories and drinking. I'm not burning anything.
Right. No, Cinder's having a blast.
and the gnomes love him.
Yeah.
That's the concern.
Yeah.
So we call it the Funky Bunch.
Oh my god. Have you told them about
The
sunshine?
fun key bunch.
Well, it was supposed to be funky, but you know how we be sometimes.
Well, I'm gonna go up to Cinder and tell him I'm gonna say a prayer for him and I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, you sleep well. These sheets look like they're going to be really soft and smell like flowers.
It's a
Okay.
very nice establishment.
Yes.
Yep. I'm going to go to a room and go to sleep. After I say a prayer. Praying to the Lord that Cinder makes it in the bed alive tonight.
Dear
You act like
8-pound, 12-ounce baby Jesus.
Baby air
Please,
still.
please, please let Cinder get in the bed alive. With no other gnomes.
Oh well, maybe.
Or at least ones that are alive.
Those of you who are at the Azure Rest, or the Azure Cups, should I say, caters to big folk. It's going to be 1 silver a night for lodging,
I'll pay for Jade again.
as per the arrangement. Yeah, she didn't try to argue about getting the axe or any cut of the money, because your deal with her is that she's going to follow along as long as you pay her way. So she is okay with that. What are you guys doing at the Azure Cup as Cinder
Can
has
I just
12 new gnome friends?
oh Jesus.
wait, friends?
He just set up an outpost for the Funky Bunch.
You have friends.
Yeah,
I will,
let
I deserve to
enjoy
get
spending time with
smacked on
me
the
instead of pushing it away like I'm some sort of special needs burden.
who pushed
I
you away?
bodied 5 people in that fight. There
You
were
did-
7.
You did a great job. Madeira knows that Cinder is a hero. She just doesn't have patience because she is a hermit.
So anyways, back at the big person bar where Cinder isn't.
What are you doing there, Flint?
I'll just do some gather information with the bartender, see if there's anything in town that's of interest or anything
Okay.
of that nature. Just a diplomacy, or is it a
Yep, give me a diplomacy.
And as he's doing that,
13 plus 6, so 19.
Nice. Okay, I'll get back to that. Merc, what are you doing?
I will take the stage and tell the heroic saga of Flint and the Hydra.
I feel like I want to get
natural
a name. I want to get like a name tag, like a mechanic shirt that just says Flint. Like just that way people know he's talking about me.
I mean, we can carve that into your armor.
Yeah, I might do that as an enchantment. Like one of the enchantments, it'll just be the runestone will be my name.
Madeira, what are you doing?
I'm gonna ask the the manager of the establishment if they're interested in trying my root mead.
This just tastes too earthy.
Okay.
Merc? Sorry, I interrupted you there.
That's okay.
What was your total on that performance check?
29 with a nat 20.
Well, you also get 1 gold piece total for the night.
Just
And the story
imagine
goes over well.
as he's performing, like he turns to Flint, and every now and again Flint has to strike a pose of what he's describing, and then he goes back to talking to the bartender. Hold on a second. Ha! All right.
Wait, as you're talking to the bartender, you're the one from the story?
Yeah.
Then you might want to talk to the mayor. There's been murders.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
Why has it been found in the gnome house?
What else do you know about that?
He's desperate to stop them and is willing to pay.
How long are we supposed to be in town? Or are we just like passing through, just stopping for a night and going?
That's up to you guys.
I mean, if we want to
Like,
hang out
was-
for a day, we could.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know if that's what like the game plan was. I forgot exactly what we were doing here. Well, I could definitely get my comrades together for that. Where's the mayor's office, or where does he conduct his business at?
She gives you some simple directions. He's going to be bedded down for the night. It would be best to speak with him in the morning,
Okay.
unless you're going to go try to solve the murder tonight.
No, I think all my associates here deserve a night off. What's the mayor's name?
McCheese.
McCheese?
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Couldn't-
Old person joke.
Right. Age check.
I could just very well see that for a gnome mayor, though.
Right.
Like Mayor McCheese. And it's just this flamboyant, like, chameleon gnome.
You could call him the Burgermeister of the town. Burgermeister McCheese. That's all.
Anywho, what's this mayor's name?
Adagree Bagalome.
Adagree Bagalome. And
Yep.
Flint is doing this in person too. He's got like
Yep.
a piece of chalk and like he's writing it. And where was he at? And then he'd write down the address that they gave him. All right. Is there anything special I need to know about your mayor?
Yeah,
I'm
he's hunting.
I'm new to this culture
I am now.
and town, really.
Well, he's a good man.
He is not happy.
Well, we will see what we can do about that.
It's
And then I will strike another pose for Merc's finishing performance. I'll be like, oh, gotta go. Sorry, grand finale. And then I like go up on stage and do like a superhero landing with my new great axe.
Very nice. here in Whistledown, there's an argument that's going to start up between the populace. The gnomes are going to tell the story Cinder's version. The tall folk tell the story Merc's version. And there are many arguments about which way the story actually went down.
Well, here's the story: is mine doesn't outshine anyone. Everyone does their part, and the other one's written by a narcissist.
Well, I mean, he's not technically a narcissist because he.
Yeah. He's embellishing me.
Yeah.
Oh no! So he's just lying scum. I got you. You went after them. They got stabbed in prison.
He's an embellisher. That's it.
All right.
He's passionate.
Whatever, fake news and alternative facts, whatever.
You guys enjoy a night's rest in a bed of proper height and softness. And we'll talk to the mayor next week.
All right.
So did Cinder make it back to bed?
Yes.
Eventually.
Okay.
Bring me him.
That's all I care about.
If they want to get down with the green, I doubt it. So anyway,
Do a diplomacy check. See if you get a Fae tonight.
I get a fan. Yeah, his name is George.
That's my dog's name. You're fucking my dog.
Also, no. Yeah.
You would love that.
Yeah, my dog. Mike, just leave that out. It's my dog.
We'll see you all next week.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Have a good night.